Hello, beautiful soul. I've got some very powerful messages for you from your spirit guides, from God, from Mother Earth, from forests, trees, from stars, all these beautiful elements, and also the air, like it's such. Air is so magical, okay? So, you gotta subscribe me on YouTube if you're watching me there, and if you're watching me on Instagram, you gotta follow me. And if you want to honor, if you are in a position to honor my beautiful energy, my spiritual energy, and yeah, just you can also donate for my rent, food, and bills. Link of that is in my bio. And also, God loves you, and if like you don't have to feel uh, pressurized to give me anything. You gotta feel very joyful, generous. I am only open for transactions in my life that feels joyful. That's the intention that I've set, that I only want to receive that comes with joy, and that which is in only in the highest good. Okay, so yeah, that's very powerful for me to also set an intention over here, so it's out there. And okay, so the first message that your spirit guides were guiding me to give you, so this is for some people, that you gotta let yourself embrace the joy of sleeping at any time you want to, waking up at any time you want to, eating at any time you want to, how much ever you want to. And even if you're overeating, even if you are waking up and sleeping at odd timings, even if you are like scrolling all night, you gotta give yourself the embrace that. Why spirit guides giving me these messages? Because I know anytime I give message over here, they like, you guys, this is so spiritual, this my business and my YouTube, like my this outlet and container, that your spirit guide will make me go through what needs to be told, like the way they make me see the consciousness of the collective who is watching me. It's like, wow, I enjoy it. I know I signed up for it, and it's amazing. But like, okay, so you gotta embrace it, because your body lived in so much of fear for so long. Like, that was your life. Okay, that was your life. Your body was in so much fear and so much pressure to perform, pressure to please, to receive love, to get validation, or like just this ancestral pressure that has been ingrained in us. So after living in so much of pressure, now when you are healing, that healing thing is not like you getting into the strict routine. That healing thing for some time is gonna be that you just embracing, letting yourself eat whatever you want and whatever time, and being like in a non-disciplinary way, that's healing. But after some time you would naturally be like, okay, I really want to see the sunrise, and I really want to experience the magic of good night's sleep. I really want to give my body only the food that really sits well with it. That's gonna happen naturally. But this is a healing process that you have to go through, even letting yourself off the track. And I'm hearing something about sex also, like, oh my god, what if I let myself watch too much porn, masturbate too much, and like sex, like, be wiser. I'm not saying this message is not to like inspire you to become dangerous. Use your wisdom, but like also let yourself explore. Okay, I'm not saying go hook up, but like see if that's the right path for you, if that's is exciting for you, and if you want that kind of, yeah, just like I really, I know the people who are gonna be watching this message, you know, like how to receive it. I'm setting the intention for this message to be received really well and in the highest good. Okay, so just let yourself embrace this new magic energy. Wow, like let yourself explore a little bit. And it's because only by also falling here and there that you realize what is the right balance for you. Okay, right thing for you. When we overeat too much, we realize, okay, I really need this much portion, or I really, sometimes we learn is by going off track. So we just go, and it's not like that you let yourself embrace the, different things. It's you going wrong path. No, it's just the process. Yeah, you gotta just relax and go really embrace the late night of scrolling, embrace the sleeping and waking up at odd times, and embrace, yeah, just embrace and trust that you're still very aligned, and the way that you're being led, and it might not seem like that it's your kind of way, but you're gonna enjoy it. You're definitely gonna enjoy it, and trust that you're being led. Okay, now the another message that I was receiving when I was just called for a walk when I didn't expect it to. I was not expecting to, and the place where I was called to walk, but like there, I received when I was coming back, actually Mother Ganga, it's a holy river in India, Rishikesh. Okay, so I was just late at night. Okay, and I don't go there usually, but it's like when she calls, it's like then you start moving. I don't know how to explain that energy, but it's like you will just find it's like something moved your body there, and suddenly you are standing in front of it. It's just beautiful. uh so when I was coming back from that, seeing Mother Ganga and just praying to her, there's just, I know someone is receiving the idea of eliminating world's hunger. You're feeling inspired towards that. What I want to tell you is, like, the message that they wanted me to give to you is that instead of focusing on eliminating world's hunger, your intention should be like, I want to build this safety around food in this world, the safety, the security, and that feeling. When you focus on that feeling of calmness, security, safe, people feeling that, and then you will be led. And it's such a beautiful positive. And I also felt like, okay, someone feeling, and for some reason I was feeling the guy's energy, and a women also who wants to be in this powerful role. Do it, do it. I also like, it's I don't, because sometimes, air, when she brings you the wisdom and the creative ideas, some ideas are for us, some ideas are not. But I have a feeling that someone received that kind of inspiration. Whoever you are, man or woman, you definitely are meant to be in this powerful role for this powerful mission. It's just that we don't focus on the elimination of the hunger, but like building this focus on, like go towards this with this approach that I want to build this safety around food in people. People should feel safe, and then it uplifts your identity as well. Like in my world, everyone is well fed, everyone feels so good, everyone feels very unapologetic, and they are in their self-worth. You gotta upgrade your identity also, that in my world, in my surrounding, everyone feels, very, they are very honest with themselves and vulnerable with themselves, and they are being led by their heart, so that shame is not controlling them, the wounds of unworthiness is not controlling them, their true power is what is leading them. you know and sometimes, in our environment, people are feeling so shameful about not having vegetables at home. And I know this because I go through this, like, oh, will I have the groceries or not, and all of that. And God has made me, this season of my life, it's so, I have learned so much of lesson, and so much of the human need, about human needs. And because then I know how can I serve, what are people's block. Sometimes it's just, we gotta cooperate, we gotta create safe world for the people. And it's just like people's needs, people needs are okay, needs are very okay. And when we just, oh my god, yes, what I really also received was when I was coming back, and it was such a strong body knowing, because as a woman I know, and as an intuitive psychic also I know, but as a woman, it's just like, that building the safety around food, it's the easiest thing. Feeding the world really well, everyone to be fed really well in this world every day, is the easiest thing to do. It's the most easiest and very possible thing. It's so easy and so possible. And it's easiest thing, that's what air keep telling me, that everyone to be well fed, and to have, like, everyone to have the safety and security around food, and have unlimited access to food. It's a very simple thing, and that's the message I received. Do I know the how? No, but I felt this message very strongly in my body, and I know it's so true. And creative solutions, I know, like, the people who are watching this, we all, some beautiful collaboration, some very powerful people. Yeah, it's just beautiful, very beautiful. Another thing, another message was about getting out of the energy of competition and getting into the energy of cooperation. you know and for that, we have to get into our shadows and see where we are competing with others, how we are constantly in our mind in the competition with others, and cleaning that energy through shadow work, through, like, you know this I'll tell you something, that your greatest wealth is being guided and led by God, Mother Earth, and higher force. That's the truest wealth. And not just for you, for your entire lineage, for everyone in your environment. That's our truest wealth. And when you are so internally aligned, meaning that your prayer is so solid that God guide me, God lead me, Mother Earth guide me, you lead me, you lead my mind, you lead my body, you lead my heart to the highest good. When you are so, like, that prayer is running in your blood, the way your energy and your focus is going to be guided. It's pure wisdom. That's like the strength, and that brings gold into your life. Because when you're this prayer, like, dearest God, dearest Mother Earth, you guide me, you lead my mind, you lead my body to the highest good. When this prayer is running in your blood, your focus cannot remain in jealousy. No, that can't happen. Even if your mind wanders to jealousy, but then very fast, within few seconds, you will be led. Like, okay, you're being jealous that that person has so much wealth, but celebrate. That, would you like it if that person is in misery? No. So celebrate that someone in your world is so happy. Or if the reason why God put someone so wealthy in your life is so that you can see it. My video got cut, but what I was saying was that you will be led to see that the reason why God puts, like, such wealthy person in your reality was because God wanted to show you how normal it is to have wealth, how much good you can do, how much, or maybe like, being around people who have wealth. Wealth is what I'm saying, the money, resources, but also the guidance of the God, because then you feel calm, you feel peace, because you're doing something good in this world. Yeah, of course, because if God is guiding you, you're doing something good in this world, you know so then their nervous system will be so calm and very well regulated. And being around people who are very calm, it's just so beautiful. And then you will have the energy and genuine energy to make money, because you're not going towards money to seek anything, but to just knowing that it calms me, and how beautiful it is to be calmer, calmer and at peace and at ease. And then you can do so much good, make better decisions and all of that. In survival, we are not able to make healthier decisions, when our body is lacking and all of that, then we want to hold on not to fear and all of that. Anyway, so if we have been living in jealousy with that kind of mindset for too long, it is a practice to get out of that mindset. And when I say a practice, it's like you break that pattern and you're like, God, you show me the higher vision, why I want to see at this situation how you see it. I want to look at this person how you look at them. I want to see this situation how you would see them, how you would see this situation. I want to move into this situation, into this world, into this room, how you want me to move, and I want to make the decisions that you would make in this situation. I want to act, God, how you would act. This prayer and this intention is really powerful. And also, like, lot of times our shame we can feel small, like, for not having enough, for doing certain things in our past and all of that, and they can keep us small, and want to hide, not want to go out and walk with, like, feeling good about ourselves. We constantly walk in this world feeling very small, and we have this, like, okay, I don't have this, I don't have that, la 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 la. No, you gotta come in awareness about your strength, and God will show you. When you say, like, okay, God, show me, I want to see this other person how you see them, good. But when you say, God, I wanna see myself as how you see me, oh my God, you will rise above and look beyond the shame, the fear, the guilt that you are having about yourself, all the false perceptions of you that you are holding of yourself. You will look beyond them, and you will see this love, this light inside of you. And this real purpose will awaken, and um, another message, that I just received when my video got cut. I was just making my fennel seeds and ginger tea, um, and that is very specific also, like about um, digestion. For some people, you gotta take care of it. And if you pooped today, you gotta be grateful, because so many people are having so much problems. They have, like, there are so many kind of diseases, like, and people feel very shame in talking about it, like, having too much gas, having like too much diarrhea, having like me also, like, I used to, yeah, anyway, I used to feel like, oh my god, how will I have a husband? Like, if I'm a fart machine, how can I can be around people? No, I have to, so I have to take care of my digestion and all of that. And also, like, people have piles, fissures, and all kind of things, there are, there was something that I also got to know, that sometimes, there's this thing that when people poop, from there is some kind of pimple or lump that inside the muscle, inside their, um like, from where you, I don't know, how do we, I am I allowed to say these words on Instagram, oh sorry, on YouTube, or not? But just like, this is such a random thing that we're talking about. But yeah, you really gotta be grateful if you were able to poop properly. That's such a beautiful gift. Yeah. Anyway, the you know be really quick in forgiving yourself. Yes, honor the process of, like, going through, like, guilt and regret and pain. But sometimes, because God is not punishing you and holding you, like, okay, a few years ago you did this, so now I want to punish you. No, God just want to show you the higher perspective. And sometimes the way it shows is by putting you in the same situation. But, like, most of the times, when we realize, okay, I was unconscious, God, I didn't know, maybe I treated that person very poorly in that situation, maybe I judged someone some in this situation, but God, I didn't know better. When you are being vulnerable and all of these things, you gotta move with this attitude, like, okay, I see myself, I made this mistake, I judged myself or judge other person, but now I'm forgiving myself. That's very powerful. Like, okay, God, I see. And other people, like, nobody wants you to, like, if someone is standing in front of you and they want to see you is suffering, then that person is not conscious enough in the moment, or they are not acting from a very conscious place. So you just gotta forgive them, and also forgive yourself, and just get back to praying, go to nature. Just don't, like, focus on that energy too well. Live in guilt also. Do not let anything pressurize you to live in guilty. Okay, I just be like, okay, I made a mistake and I forgive myself. In that moment, I did not know better, or maybe, like, I have been trained to think certain way, trained to judge certain people, look at certain people certain way. It is not my fault. I am just learning to get out of that conditioning, or that way of seeing other people, that way of relating to each other. I'm learning a healthier way. Okay, you gotta have, like, a very loving, gentle conversation with yourself. No harshness allowed. Okay, it's getting cold a little bit, but book a one-on-one intuitive guidance session with me for deeper level of support, intuitive guidance, psychic guidance, and, like, any wisdom that you need, and support and guidance that God wants to give you. It will appear in the session. And you can get a much deeper support from me in my 12 weeks of mentorship, because it's gonna be like, that cleansing that I was talking about, cleaning that shadow work energy that brings that divine guidance. Because when you are, like, you know getting the dusty beliefs, dusty perspective, dusty and outdated perspectives from your psyche. You become more and more aligned. That's like cleaning is not, cleanliness is godliness. And that's why cleaning of our mind, it's like godliness, invite, it's like making your mind garden. Okay, so in my 12 weeks of mentorship, we will walk towards building such a beautiful mind, and like intuitive guidance and intuitive therapy. If you have like a lot of unprocessed emotions of fear, shame, guilt, unworthiness, wounds, will work towards them, and then you will come out of this 12-week very lighter in your body and calmer, very well focused, and you have like this confidence and new energy, new aura about you, and you will start to move into this world very uh, bravely, confidently, and like in a very empowered way. So link of that is also in my bio, and you can also honor me by honor my energy and everything by sending me a donation if you're in a position to, for my rent, food and bills. It will help me a lot because I do donation based work only, so yeah, that will help me a lot. And what else that I wanted to share? Yeah, I want to invite you to check out my magic paintings. When you keep my magic paintings around, they act as a magnet and bring magic energy, high vibrations into your life. This painting says, dearest God, dearest Mother Earth, thank you for guiding me, thank you for leading my way. The power and the magic of this painting is such that you will move into this world very bravely, unapologetically, confidently, like how God wants you to move, and God, the kind of career, the money, the fun life, the joyful life that Mother Earth and God wants you to live. You can feel like, oh, I can only live this way, I can only have this, I can't have this, I'm not good enough and all of that. But like the way Mother Earth and God sees you, and you will become aligned with that truth. Like you will start what I was talking about in the in the video, that you gotta move in like with your head held high, feeling good about yourself. This painting brings this energy, and all of my containers are super powerful, like my magic paintings, this like my one-on-one sessions, and my like 12 weeks of mentorship. They're all very sacred. Fridge magnets are available of this painting, and link of them is in my bio. And also, you can hire me and I will channel a customized magic painting for you. A painting that will uniquely, will be for you and your life, and bring extraordinary magic, peace, calm, safety, security, confidence, good health, and just divine, beautiful energies in your life. I want to learn. Link of that is in my bio. But what I was saying was that I want to learn. Like I feel like when I share like my offers, my one-on-one session, my 12 weeks, and my paintings, and my customized magic painting, at the end of the video I feel like I'm like, I want a more ease. I don't know if that's like you, because sometimes we can do things and we have to, like, even if it doesn't feel enjoyable, like, building health, sometimes we don't enjoy going to the gym or doing yoga, but with just a little bit of push, even if we don't like it, we do it. That's necessary part of the process. So I'm not understanding when, like, me feeling this way is just the part of the process, or do I need to find more enjoyable ways of. But I know God will guide me and lead me, because this is God's business. This is Mother Earth's. Like, really, I have prayed like to Mother Earth, that Mother Earth, you lead your children through me. You speak to other people through me. You speak to your children, you guide them, you lead them through me. So I know she will find a way. Okay, I'll see you in another video. Okay, I love you. we are here, we got this. I don't know, I just love you.